gonna love quesadillas. I am telling you, they are a family favorite in my house, especially my son Cree. And why limit yourself to just cheese and tortilla? I'm gonna show you 3 ways on how you can get creative with your quesadilla. All right, first up, a breakfast quesadilla. So in front of me, I have a tortilla. And to that, I'm gonna add some cheese. I think you can have a quesadilla without cheese, right? Okay, I'm gonna add some turkey sausage. You know, you don't wanna put too much in there because we're gonna wrap this up. And if you put too much, everything will kind of just like fall out of the quesadilla. So I'm just putting little bits in there. I'm gonna add some scrambled eggs. My son loves eggs for breakfast, and my husband. And you know what? Maybe let me know in the comments below if you wanna see a duel, kind of like competition challenge between my husband and myself to see who can make the best eggs, because he swears that he makes the best eggs. I'm like, really, Corey? Come on. I'm the chef in the house, okay? I love quesadillas because it's a good way to get all of your breakfast basics or essentials all wrapped up into one little package. Add a little more cheese on top. There we go. This looks good already. Now we're gonna wrap all of this up into a really cute quesadilla. And I'm gonna fry it in this pan, and the cheese is just gonna get really nice and ooey and gooey and cheesy. All right, so I've added butter to my pan. Just gonna wait for this to get nice and hot. So what makes a quesadilla different from a burrito is I'm actually frying the quesadilla. And so as you can see, my butter, it's nice and hot. It has some bubbles on there. And I'm just going to put my quesadilla right into the pan. And it's gonna get really nice and crispy. And that's what also makes it different from a breakfast burrito. You see, it's nice and golden brown, it's crispy, and now I'm just gonna cook it on the other side for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, look at that. This looks beautiful. And I'm not gonna stop there. I like to add some avocado on top. Just kind of, this is gonna be so good. Sprinkle some cilantro. There you go, beauty. You are looking amazing. And then I'm gonna add some salsa. Salsa, 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 salsa. My favorite part about any quesadilla is just when you cut into it and you just see the cheese melt. It's just really nice and ooey and gooey. Oh, look at that. You see the egg and the cheese. Oh, look at that. Do you hear that crunch? Imagine if you could combine a quesadilla and a pizza. Well, guess what? You can, a Pizadilla. I'm gonna show you guys how I do just that. So quesadillas don't always have to be made with cheddar. You can use all kinds of cheeses, and this is mozzarella cheese. Look at that. This is gonna be nice and cheesy. I'm gonna add some pepperoni. My son, it's so funny, he loves pizza. Pizza is one of his favorite foods, should I say? And he loves pizza so much, he actually has a game where he can make pizza on his iPad. It's so funny. He can put whatever he wants on it. Place another tortilla right on top, just like that. I'm gonna add some oil to my pan. It's nice and hot. Swish it around. Not only are the kids gonna love this, the family is gonna love this. This is so cool, and it's easy. Our Pizadilla is going in. There we go. We want it to get really nice and crispy. So we are gonna start topping our Pizadilla. I'm gonna add some sauce. This is gonna be lots of fun. There we go. Also, by the way, this is store-bought marinara sauce. No slaving away here. All right, so we have our marinara sauce. Now to that, I'm gonna add some cheese, some more cheese. And you can put on as much as you want. That's what's so cool about cooking at home and making it yourself. You can add as much of it as you want. Now it's pepperoni time. Pepperoni time. Look at this. This is starting to look like pizza. Pizza, 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 pizza. And really, you can put any pizza toppings you love on this. You can put mushrooms on this. You can put bell peppers on this. You can put pineapples on this. Whatever you want. So I'm gonna top this bad boy with some black olives. I'm gonna throw this in the oven for 5 minutes so that the cheese melts down and that the pepperoni starts to sizzle. And we are gonna have a delicious pizzadilla. Would you look at this? This is, mamma mia, pizzadilla. All right, let's get down to it and see how awesome and cheesy this pizzadilla is. Say cheese. So we've covered breakfast, lunch, dinner, and why stop there? We can actually have quesadilla for dessert, and I'm gonna show you how. All right, so we have our tortilla, and I'm gonna add some butter to my skillet. There we go. Yes, we have a nice sizzle. Just gonna spread this butter all around like that. All right, so I'm gonna take my tortilla and I'm just gonna place it into my skillet. I'm gonna add some cheese, and this is a take on Southern apple pie. Basically what they do in the South is they add some cheese into their crust, or they just kind of put like the cheese on top of the apple pie. So that's what I'm doing here. It's kind of like that sweet and salty vibe going on. Okay, so my cheese and my tortilla is in the pan. I'm gonna add my Fuji apples, and what I've done here, I've just sauteed them in some cinnamon, some honey, and some butter. And if you want the full recipe, make sure you click the description below. All right, so I'm just gonna add my apples there. Telling you guys, these apples are so good. Add some more cheese. Cheese, glorious cheese. Awesome. Gonna add another layer of tortilla right there on top. And I'm gonna flip this bad boy over. This is gonna be amazing. You just watch. Okie dokie. There we go. See, it looks just like a slice of pie. Did I just do that in a Southern accent? All of my Texas quick fixers out there, whoop, whoop. You know, I used to live in Texas. I used to live in Coppers Cove, Killeen, and Fort Hood. I was actually Miss Fort Hood. So when I moved to LA from Texas, I had a country accent like this, and I used to always say fixin', and I used to always say y'all. I used to say soda, pop. I mean, who says you can just have one slice of pie? All right, that looks amazing. Just put a little dollop of whipped cream on top. Just like that. Oh, look at you. All right, guys, so those are my 3 ways to switch up the traditional quesadilla. Make sure you subscribe to Tia Mowry's Quick Fix for more episodes, and I'll see you next week.